Hey everybody, it's your girl Lisa Renee every day. Today is Saturday. Is it November 21st, 2025? And this is the end of week 5. Tomorrow marks week 6 of my all natural daily weight loss struggle bus. No, weight loss journey. Yes, I am out here and I plan to be out here all winter as long as the roads are not too slippery and the sidewalks are not too slippery, or as long as it's not like doing like freezing, sleet, cold, rain, as long as the weather conditions are safe and I can still bundle up and move at the same time, I'm going to be out here. All right. So I want you to walk with me as I share with you some of the things that I am doing to get this weight off of me this winter and into the spring. This is a journey, and I hope to sustain the weight loss this time for good. Just 3 weekends ago, maybe even 2, I walked this same path and I showed you guys all the beautiful Michigan fall foliage. But baby, that foliage has fallen to the ground and the trees are bare. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. So I'm gonna share with you the things that I am going to do to shed these pounds. Again, this is Saturday, November 20th. I've lost about 15 pounds. I want to lose, and I know this might seem very drastic, but I want to go down to about 135 pounds. I started off at 225. I believe I'm most comfortable at anything under 150. So I figure if I go down to 130, 135, if I gain some weight back, I can still stay under 150. Right? So that's my goal. I know that I'm comfortable with that size because I've been that size. And that was the last size that I was before I started feeling that I had a sugar addiction and that it was becoming a little more difficult to just navigate through daily life. Now, I want you to consult a physician before you even start any type of diet or daily exercise routine. I am not on a regimented diet, but I have cleaned up my dietary habits. All right, so that's step number 1. Go ahead and consult with your physician. Another thing I want to add is during my gradual weight loss journey, I'm calling it an all natural weight loss journey because I am not taking, nor will be taking any weight loss supplements or anything that would be considered a medication or drug, even though I don't knock at all people who have chosen to go that route. I'm just talking about me and my journey. And the reason why I have chosen not to do that is because I don't like being on any type of medication. Baby, I hate even taking this Zyrtec every day for my allergies. All right, so I just have never been one that takes a lot of medicine. Even when I've had, hysterectomy, I was just on Motrin. I'm scared again, but I was on Motrin. So even with that, I just don't want to get on any type of medication. I don't like side effects. I don't like feeling any type of side effects. I just take NyQuil when I'm sick, stuff like that. Kind of hard to walk in neighborhoods nearby because I don't want to show people's addresses, but this is a neighboring neighborhood. This is the neighborhood that's right behind ours, just so people won't be trying to find me, child. But anyway, That's why I'm not going to take any of the roll medications or GOPs. I'm not personally comfortable with that. And also, I just do not care to go under the knife again. I had uterine fibroids. I've had a myomectomy to remove those. I've had a hysterectomy. I mean, I had breast reduction surgery back in my 30s because when I started gaining weight, I'm very top heavy and I was having back pain. And, it was crazy. I was like 150 pounds and a triple D. It was crazy. I don't want to have any more surgeries. I'm done with that. So I figure I'm going to use what I know works for me. I have lost up to 65 pounds before a couple of times in my life, and I've gained it all the way back. And at least 5 or 6 times I have lost 30 to 40 pounds and have gained it all the way back. This time is going to be different. Number one, I'm in constant prayer about it. Number two, I'm holding myself accountable because I'm constantly updating and talking to you guys about it. And number three, there's something about me that when I set my mind to something, and it's like, this is just how it's going to be, and this is how it's going to be forever, just like my Christian journey, my Christian walk, just like once I found the school where I wanted to be, I've been there 29 years. Once I make up my mind that I'm not budging off of a goal, then I'm not budging off of a goal. So that's how I know it's going to stick this time. Now that's much better. I've put my glasses back on so I can stop squinting at you guys so much. It is bright out here, but it's cold out here too. Again, I'm trying not to show any street signs, and I'm in the community that's just right next door to ours. So I've already talked about I'm not going to be using any weight loss supplements or medication. I've already talked to you about I'm not going to have any more surgery. The only way I would consider having surgery again is after all the weight comes off and I don't want to deal with the flab. I think I would make sure that I am going to keep the weight off and wait maybe 2 years, to see if I'm very serious about being committed to my new healthy living pattern. Maybe I'll wait 2 or 3 years and then just get rid of the flab. I'm not opposed to that, especially in that stomach area, baby. So I've already lost about 15 pounds and I'm still flabby right there. I'm sure that walking helps because when you walk, you have to suck it in. I'm sucking it in now. All right. So another thing I am committed to doing, and I've said this on several videos already, I am committed to drinking 1 gallon of water per day, no matter what. And the biggest problem with that, as you can imagine, is going to the bathroom frequently. I mean, I gotta go now. I have to use the bathroom now, but I won't be home for another 10 minutes, maybe 20, because I'm filming, even though I'm right next door to the subdivision that I live in. So I try to drink a half gallon at work and a half gallon at home. Admittedly, I bring some of the half gallon that I have left over from work home so I won't have to leave my classroom in the middle of class. I do teach 8th grade. And by the way, that's why I don't have my comments open all the time, because I'm not here for the shenanigans and for them saying, Miss Hobbs is always talking about she needs to lose weight. I don't feel like all that. or for them trying to figure out exactly where I live, baby. So if you want to interact with me, hit me up on TikTok. I do a lot of TikToks. I'm going to go over there and update today. All right. So I told you I'm going to take you along on my all natural weight loss journey here on YouTube too. And that's exactly why I am out here doing this now. But yes, drink water. Drink lots of water if you plan on cleaning and flushing out your system. And it also clears my skin up too. I've been doing great with that. And just make sure you have a bathroom break scheduled every time. You know where the bathrooms are everywhere you go. Like, don't be caught out stranded, okay? So that's it about the water. Whew. I've been walk, jog. So I am out of breath. I'm big time out of breath. And I'm wearing layers. So I'm sweaty and I'm out of breath, and I'm almost towards the end of my hour-long walk. Is that a better angle? Yes. So another thing I have done is I have reduced sugar. I have reduced sugar drastically. I did have some sugary, maybe 2 glasses of orange juice last weekend. I watered them down when I went out for brunch and for breakfast with my friend Crystal. And I had maybe some lemonade that was really watered down at home. And I've had a handful of little Reese's and some Teddy Grahams. And it just, because I've been off of sugar for 4 weeks, I went 4 weeks without eating sugar. It just didn't taste right anymore. It just tasted way too sweet. And I'm saying that with a big smile on my face, because baby, if only you knew how much I do love sugar. But baby, I got rid of that sweet tooth, and I had to go cold turkey for a few weeks. Now, I don't plan to have anything else sweet until Thanksgiving. So it's Saturday. So on Thanksgiving, I will have some sweet potato pie. I will have some sweet potato pie and some little ice cream. And then that's it. Oh, I'm going to have candy yams too. Those are sweet. And I might have those a couple of days. And then I'm right back off until a couple of days later. It's my birthday. I have all kinds of shenanigans. Not shenanigans, but, just great birthday plans prepared. So, I'm going to be meeting with I'm trying to get out of the sun for you guys. I am going to be meeting with my friends at a restaurant next weekend. I will vlog that. I hope I don't get too distracted to vlog for you guys, but I will vlog my birthday weekend. And then 3 friends and I are going to see Miss Kelly Rowland, Monica, and my girl Brandy, baby. And we're going to do that the night before my birthday. And then the next day, which is my actual birthday, November 30th, Brian and I and a couple that we're close to, my friend Crystal, we're going to dinner. I don't know where we're going yet. Some steak place. And then we're going to see Miss Layla Hathaway. Brian and I go see her every time she comes to Detroit Soundboard. She is just chef's kiss wonderful. So yeah, I'm going to be eating over the next few days. That's why I'm making sure I'm getting in about 15,000 steps a day. And I'm still decorating the home. So that's a lot of physical activity. So here's another tip. If you're going to be eating a lot over the holidays and for special occasions, make sure that you are still moving your body. Make sure you're still moving your body. Drink water before you eat so you can fill up a little bit. That is one of my biggest, especially before a cheat meal. Drink water. Drink your water still before you sit down to eat. All right, so those are my plans, but those are my plans to circumvent gaining or regaining the weight that I've just lost. I don't want to lose traction just because the holidays and my birthday is coming up. All right. Okay. I will be cutting out a lot of red meat very soon, and especially pork. I don't think I'm ever going to do away with beef, and I'm still going to have bacon sometimes, but I'm reducing the amount of meat that I will be having. I think that's important. You have to reduce your red meat intake. You just have to, for your heart health, for your gut health, and just for your overall nutrition, and to not feel as sluggish anymore. So I'm going to be reducing my meat intake. Bye-bye meat. I don't think I would ever be fully a vegetarian. So no, I'm not going to be vegetarian. I'm not going to be a vegan, but you know, I do love meat. I am going to still have poultry, like fish and chicken as well. You know, salmon, lots of salmon, lots of chicken, even though I complain about being tired of chicken. I just have to do what I have to do. Tuna, lots of protein. You know, I do have to still watch cholesterol. I've never had a problem with cholesterol, but I am mindful not to like overconsume eggs or dairy. So those are some of the simple things that I'm doing. I'm going to be eating lots of salad, lots of sauteed vegetables, lots of raw vegetables when we go to the movies today to see Wicked 2, or Wicked for Good. I'm going to be taking carrots, grapes, and celery, child. I'll get popcorn for Chrissy and a slushie for Chrissy, but your girl right here is going to have healthy snacks in my bag. Yep, that's it in a nutshell. Oh, the other thing, and this is very, very important when you're on a weight loss journey. Well, I have found success with intermittent fasting. I just cut off eating at 7 p.m. unless I'm out somewhere and Brian and I are on a date or we have a function. But my day-to-day routine, I'm done eating at 7, and then I don't eat again until about 9 a.m. And I am going to try to stretch that all the way out, because I think that's about 14 hours. I'm going to try to stretch it out to 16 hours of not eating. So we'll see. But I am at about 10 or 11 hours of fasting right now. When you're out walking, invest in some good walking / running shoes that are extra like shock absorbent and cushiony, because I feel that being over 200 pounds, I do have a lot of weight. My frame is just not set up for that. I'm not set up for this. My back hurts constantly and I have inflammation, and that's another reason why I need to get this weight off. It's more to me than just about how I look. It's mostly how I feel. But these shoes are the best investment I ever made. They are made by Brooks. And of course, you know, I'm a Disney girly. I'm a Disney adult and Disney lifestyler and vlogger. So I'm not wearing anything red or black. I'm looking like a whole Christmas tree right now.